We should do like a rapid fire question.
Yeah.
Where someone throws it back bouquet style. Whatever one of us grabs it.
That's a good idea.
Answers the question.
Sure.
And then we keep going around like that.
This is Tattoo Shop Talks, and I'm here with AntiSocial Surf Club. If we can first start off, maybe if you guys just want to introduce yourselves. I know we have someone present with us who was not here the last time we chatted, so.
I'm Bennett.
Whoa.
I'm Bennett.
Nice.
This is Bennett.
I'm Dan, and that was Bennett.
I'm also Dan. And that's also Bennett.
Thanks,
Amazing. Thank you so much. I just wanted to confirm, Dan, do you guys have preferred naming conventions? You'll see in the other interview, it was drummer Dan and bassist Dan. Are we comfortable with that? Do we prefer something different?
We hear that a lot, but we had nicknames. What was it?
Snakebite.
Snakebite and
Snakebite.
Yeah, you were Snakebite, and
Yeah. What was it? You're Kevin.
I was Kevin.
Yeah.
So
Kevin and Snakebite?
Kevin and Snakebite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any particular reason or?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Do you guys want cool names too, or are you just Matt and Bennett?
If it comes, it comes. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna force it.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Those names are pretty cool already. Matthew?
Like as from.
Have
the
you ever
Bible,
thought of just
know?
going by Hugh?
Yes.
As you can see, we're in a tattoo shop, so wild question, but if you were going to get a tattoo right now, what would you get?
I'd probably get one of my dog
Whereabouts?
on my leg.
On your leg?
Yeah.
Cool.
That'd be sweet.
That would be
Good
sweet.
spot.
That's a great spot.
It is.
Fantastic spot.
I think you should do that.
Just maybe.
I think you should do it too.
It'd be like getting a whole leg down there. We're not gonna stray like too away from that. We're on a bit of an angle. You don't have to like that angle. You can probably straight to look. I'll tell you what I think.
Bennett is getting his tattoo, so we're going to do this interview while he's getting tatted. Obviously, you guys have a new single coming out, Scream Crying. I had the pleasure of listening to it this weekend. It is pretty good. I thought that I really liked Head in the Sand, but yeah. I think this one takes the cake. It's a little bit more my vibe.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. I did say in the video it kind of was like Brat Summer for punks. Was that the vibe you were going for without even knowing that Brad was coming?
It was
for sure.
I think for sure we struck a chord. I think we're just kind of dialed into the culture in that sense. We were just riding the wave and kind of arrived at the same spot.
Tell me more about Scream Crying.
definitely wrote it. We did that. Remember, I was driving while I wrote it, and I was listening to. Actually, it was People by the 1975.
Nice.
Which is a very angry song. And then I was also listening to a lot of Pup at the time and a lot of Block Party. And it was just, I don't think I was even angry when I was writing it. It was definitely just a lot of, I don't know, lyrics about being frustrated with just about everything. And there's also like a bunch of references to social media because I live on my phone and I wish I didn't. So
That's very Brat Summer of you.
thank you.
So you had no idea about Brat Summer before this song was recorded?
No, we're not really on her radar. So we're not.
You're not on
she
her.
doesn't exactly know who we are, so we don't like get insider information on her next release.
That's fair.
We were actually going for a lot more of an Olivia Rodrigo
Yeah,
vibe in
yeah.
the studio. I remember I was in the vocal booth, and you guys kept saying like, "Channel your inner Olivia," and what's the one song?
Something about getting back with her ex.
Getting back with her ex.
Oh, it's a bad idea, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It's a bad
Yes.
idea.
Bad idea, right?
Yes,
That song.
In the studio, we kept telling Matt to get more and more sassy with his delivery in this
Yeah.
song. Because it really is like, I mean, you came in with like kind of a talking head, sassy type cadence to it, but we really pushed you further. We were like, more.
Doing like a
More.
Valley Girl accent.
Mm,
Like some SoCal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was there a certain part of yourself you were like channeling?
That's just who I am.
Fair enough.
The surface level Matt.
Yeah.
When you guys were recording it, I remember you mentioning you recorded all, what was the studio called again? Canadian
Daydream Studios.
So tell me more about what recording it was like.
It was a lot of fun. Those guys are like super chill. I really liked hanging out with them. So it was like a really good environment to be angry in. very supportive. And they had a lot of good ideas. They brought a lot to the table. Bennett's guitar part through the verses is a lot of just like sliding up and down the neck and scratching. And it was just like really funny to watch him record that, because I don't think there's any like game plan when you're doing something like that.
There was a lot of like improvising, I feel like, and just trying to be as messy as possible kind of on the instruments. It kind of fit the sort of craziness of the lyrics, I think. So.
Yeah, and the whole vibe of the song is unhinged, so it was like funny and like it felt right, just being crazy with it all.
When I was listening to it, I envisioned like just being like angry and like jumping on your bed and like throwing stuff around. How did you want people to feel when they listen to this song?
They can feel however they want. Interpret it. It's art. I don't know.
Love it.
I'd love them for them to feel very angry.
To feel angry?
Very angry. And like they want to go online and share the song or engage with it in different ways.
Because they're so angry about it?
So emotionally just angry about it. I think that would be like, I mean, it would help us from an engagement perspective, but I think it would just be like so satisfying for other people to get angry about it. Yeah.
We don't have a lot of angry songs, do we? That's like,
this is like by far the angriest song.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely like the most in your face thrashy. We have some other like really fat, like No Consequences are pretty fast, like way more punky song, but this is definitely the angriest. Then we have some like very subdued, chill out songs on it. Like
this album's been interesting though, because it is like a very diverse album. Like we have this song which is like heavier and like more in your face, and like you're saying, like also we pushed to do some more like not lo-fi but like some like more like laid back jammy songs as well.
a lot of
Synths, yeah, exactly. So it's been a really cool experience to try and push on both edges of our sound, and kind of see what we like and where we end up.
And was that like an intentional choice, or did that just kind of naturally happen with the way the songs came together?
I guess it was intentional, but it's also, this album has been like 5 years in the making. Like I think our oldest song is called London, and I probably started writing that in 2018. Then we've kind of just never recorded it until this year. So like obviously my tastes or our tastes have changed. A lot of the band members have changed. So there's it's changed in a lot of ways. And then so our newer sound isn't the same as what it was when I was 22.
Yeah.
Totally. Do you think there are pieces of these songs or album that you'll continue to run with that like really tied in with your identity as a band, or you still kind of sorting that out?
I don't know. I try not to like see us as like having a specific sound or anything. I would love to write more songs like Scream Crying. It was probably like one of the most fun ones we've ever written, and definitely to play live. But I don't want to like think like, oh, we're a punk band, we got to write punk music.
Totally.
For me, there's two songs that we recorded, Headspace and Wake Dream, Sleep Dream. I think those two are my favorite that we did, just because they're a little bit more different than what we've done, and I think they're a little bit more creative.
Very cool. Bennett, well, you got the mic. How you feeling over there?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm trying my best not to move my whole body when I talk, because
You're doing good.
yeah, it's the Quebecois in me, I think. They like the flail.
You sort of thrash around. What else is there to look out for? Obviously, Scream Crying is coming out on August 12th. How much longer do we have to wait after that for more music?
4 to 6 weeks, I think. We because of the algorithm and all that bullshit, you kind of just have to release a song, and then you have to submit another song to Spotify and stuff, and it takes like 4 to 6 weeks to get to your release date from there. So 4 to 6 weeks, but the next release is 2 songs at once.
Very cool.
Double.
An A-side and a B-side.
Wow. And are they related songs?
Related in the sense that they're both going to be on the album.
Amazing. Thank you.
If you're going to go and play shows everywhere, how would you say that? You're going on...
Tour.
No, you're going on tour.
Tour.
You're going on
Tower.
tower.
Tower with a T.
Tower.
Yeah.
So you're going on tour,
Tour.
not
Tower.
tour.
Tower.
A little tour
In October.
in October.
In October.
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 Whereabouts? What info can you release about
All over, seriously, shelves. All over the freaking place. We are going to Toronto.
Should we all pronounce that word as well?
Toronto.
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 Toronto. Montreal.
Yes, Montreal.
Toronto, Montreal, London,
Ottawa.
probably, Kitchener, Ottawa.
Yeah.
And wherever else will have us.
And we're also looking for new places too. So like the audience out here is, connected to the local music scene. If you have a celebration of life or a coffee house or I don't know, a bar mitzvah that you want us to play at.
Is that the preferred order of events?
Pardon?
Is that the preferred order of events to play at? Celebration of
We
life.
have a checklist. It's like a bucket list of venues.
Okay.
These are what's left.
Right. So let us know, and we'd be happy to play your event.
Just know someone who's dying.
Well, yeah, or let us know as soon as it happens.
Or any dream venues? Places that you really want to play?
I'd love to play Chainsaw once again.
Chainsaw? Let's resurrect it.
Can we play regular venues but with lots of people?
Yeah.
That would be a dream.
I've heard stories of bands playing, and I've seen some videos of bands playing in like these small towns in like Indonesia and Malaysia, and for whatever reason they just love four white boy bands. We just go out there and play like all the Rihanna covers. And
So not even your own music.
yeah, not even our own music, but it seems like an absolute great time.
So your dream is to play a show in Indonesia doing Rihanna covers as a band?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my dream. Yeah, that's my dream.
Is it
I think we should play a festival.
Yes.
That'd
be cool.
That'd be cool.
Dream Festival?
Dream like
Way Home 2016.
yeah, we'd love to play Way Home 2016, Oshiega 2018. What a lineup!
Yeah,
Let's
like
play
what-
that. Yeah,
Woodstock.
Woodstock 69.
Yeah, that'd have been a good one.
If you guys did a Fortnite concert,
I was hoping you would ask us about this.
I feel like you could set it up to be any festival from history you wanted, potentially.
Wow.
Renaissance Fair 2004.
What's so special about that
Play
one?
a Renaissance Fair in Fortnite.
I think my favorite part about saying Renaissance Fair 2004 is that really every Renaissance Fair should be the same every year.
Mm-hmm.
What Renaissance isn't changing.
So, rank your ideal concert space: Fortnite, Minecraft, or Roblox.
Dan, you got to answer this. This is your
Everyone
passion.
has to answer.
I'll go with Roblox
And then the other two? Like, you're going to rank them.
and then Fortnite.
So, last is
And then the last
Minecraft.
one- yeah, whatever the last one was.
I have a question for you. So,
Yeah.
so in the last video for Head in the Sand, and people might know this, I seemed like I didn't know what Fortnite concerts were. And I know a little bit about Roblox, but can you have concerts in Minecraft? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We also said
Okay.
you were going to perform at the 2004 Renaissance Fair, so.
We would if we could. We would
And I
if we
think you
could.
perform in Minecraft if
If it
you
was
could, too.
possible, we would. So I would have to say Roblox, Fortnite, then Minecraft, because I don't think it's possible. But I think all the kids are on Roblox. That's like where all the cool kids are at,
So,
I'm
what?
still playing Stardew Valley. I don't know.
Yeah, can you do a concert in Stardew Valley?
Definitely
you-
not.
No?
It's not.
On like the Flower Day celebration sponsored by
Oh,
AntiSocial
maybe.
Surf
That'd
Club.
be cool. You'd only be doing it to the town of Stardew though. Like
I think we should collab with KK Slider.
So Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
We had to play a video game that taught us how to make all of their menu items.
Overcooked.
It was similar, yeah, but it would have the order would come in and we'd virtually make the sandwiches and the meals and whatnot. I think that would be.
What game?
It was just like made by Wendy's trainers. Yeah. So like I was like to be employed, I had to play this game.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think playing a virtual concert on that would be awesome. Like
Just to
imagine
people being
every
onboarded at
single
Wendy's.
employee not only had to play that game, but
Yeah.
then also had to watch like an hour and a half AntiSocial Surf Club concert.
If you just got like 100 of your closest friends in a Picto chat, and then we just sent the lyrics through. Just sent the lyrics through, and you could imagine it yourself. But...
And like asterisk drum fill.
yeah, drum
Yeah.
solo, guitar solo.
Like in karaoke nights where it just says music for 30 seconds.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Italicized.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
So in conclusion, Roblox, Fortnite, Minecraft.
Personally, I think Fortnite's still in the public zeitgeist at the moment. So I think, but Roblox is definitely the main up and comer that will usurp Fortnite. So I would have to say Fortnite first right now, then Roblox. Minecraft, dead in the water.
Like, what is Roblox?
It's a game that you can make games in.
But can you make concerts?
I'm sure you can.
If we're talking video game venues, I'm saying Guitar Hero. They had good ones.
Oh.
Yeah. On the Guitar Hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that would be
obviously.
like Fortnite, because Fortnite just stole Guitar Hero, and that's Fortnite now.
Everyone says Fortnite is basically a ripoff of Guitar Hero too.
How is Fortnite a ripoff of Guitar Hero?
Well, you obviously didn't play both, so
I can't believe I have to say this. So in Fortnite, there's a thing called Battle Royale, which you might be familiar with. Now that's where all these people get dropped in and they kill each other.
which
Now,
is exactly
Fortnite-
like Guitar Hero too.
No, but Fortnite has expanded now to also have a music battle, which has Guitar Hero like things that come down the screen.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you serious? I
I'm
think
serious,
this is a
'cause that's-
bet.
No,
This
'cause
is a
that's-
bet.
That's what got me interested in Fortnite. And
This
then
is
I
a
played it
bet.
and I was like, I'm kind of over it. I'd rather just play Guitar Hero.
Do you know anything about Roblox?
Absolutely nothing.
Do you game, Shelby?
I play a lot of Sims.
Her name is seriously Shelby.
Sims?
Sims.
That's right.
Yeah. You guys could probably do a concert in Sims. Do you think you could do a cover of Scream Crying in Simlish?
Simlish, thank you. I think Matt could do it right now.
I've never played Sims.
What does Simlish sound like?
Like nothing.
But
I know
like,
you're trying to bait me into speaking Simlish, and I'm not going to.
Is there
but
like actual audio with it, or is it just like when they like? Is there
it's
just,
like
little kicks and
you know
stuff?
like Pig Latin, where you like make up words where they kind
Oh,
of sound
and
like
it sounds
words.
like
It's kind of
gibberish.
like that. Katy Perry though has released songs in Simlish for a Sims soundtrack,
I've seen those reels.
so
Yes.
this might be something to explore.
This could be a whole
They're
audience
making
for us.
Sims 5 right now. They're also making a Sims movie. Margot Robbie is producing it.
What?
No way.
Do you think there's going to be no speaking in it?
If they
It's
are
just
real,
full
if they are
Simlish?
real fans of the material, there will
Full
be no
sp-
speaking.
There was
They'll be
speaking in the
Simlish.
Barbie movie, and Barbies don't speak. So I think they're.
But I feel like the way they spoke was true to how a Barbie would speak if it could speak.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this is like Simlish, but it's being translated for us. You know, it's like overdubbed.
It'll like start in Simlish and then it'll fade into English to be like
because they're becoming
we're
more
now-
immersed in the real
Yeah.
reality.
We had subtitles.
like a
What if
foreign
the
film
whole
with all
movie's in
subtitles.
Simlish
Yeah,
with no
yeah.
subtitles?
Pardon?
The whole movie's in Simlish with no subtitles.
Yeah, it's like,
That
hey,
is high art. That's open to interpretation.
put
on
in the work
every
and
level.
learn it.
When I was listening to Scream Crying, I noticed there were some really cool lines in the song. I know there was the one about seeing your therapist, and now your therapist needs a therapist. Tell me
Yes.
more.
So I stole that from a tweet. I think the tweet was something like, I don't know. So someone gave the therapist advice, and it was along the line. And then in the end, she was like, "Even though my therapist can't make me better, I can make us both worse." And so that kind of evolved into my therapist needs therapy. I wonder if it's because of me. And then there's another lyric later on that kind of mimics that one or echoes that. And it's the president needs therapy and I'm in it in solidarity,
Mm-hmm.
which was funny when I wrote it, but then he wasn't the president anymore. But now he might be the president again. So, you know, the song may still be relevant.
I don't know.
Could happen.
Timeless.
Was
The
that-
idea is timeless?
Was that a really deep Green Day reference?
No, it wasn't.
Mm.
It was I think we all know what president I'm talking about. I don't think I
But
need
they're
to
also
say it.
referenced in
Sleepy
Green
Joe
Day
Biden.
songs.
Oh, sorry, what?
Sorry.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Donald Trump.
Johnny.
Yeah, we were.
Oh.
Is he referencing Green Day music?
John-
In American Idiot, he like rewrote part of it to be about Donald Trump.
Oh, did he actually?
Yeah,
Mm.
I
and
didn't
then
know
they
that.
performed it recently that way.
Oh,
I
yeah, people
just-
got mad about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw them like a week ago, and they must.
yeah,
not
when they
have.
perform American Idiot.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's cool.
So I thought maybe, because I know Green Day is such a big inspiration for you guys, that was like a...
Me and Billy Joe go way. I go way back with him. He doesn't go so far back with me. He doesn't, much like Charlie XCX, not on his radar. But definitely influenced us a lot. But didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
But you're so in sync.
We just one brain, two bodies, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
You and...
Me and Billy Joe Armstrong.
You're the Canadian twin. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, 22 years younger.
Yes.
It happens that way in Canada.
Yeah, it's the metric years versus the imperial years.
Exactly.
You know? It's the
Not
difference.
dog years, but
No.
no.
Not quite that far apart.
No.
You need to talk about the second verse. I love the second verse so much. I feel like I don't pay attention, no offense, to lyrics in songs. Like they just go right over my head. I don't know what it is.
I feel like that's the most drummer thing you
I
could
know
possibly
it does sound
say.
like a drummer thing where I'm like, I don't even know what you do. I love that you do it. But the second verse, I love. We were in the car driving. I was like, you have to break it down for me. And now it's stuck in my head and I know it. Please tell the world.
So the second verse it's a lot of social media references because, like I said, I live on my phone and I hate it. I'm looking for a comfortable place to lie when I can buy and spend my life. Cool, dark, broken light from the TV that's glued to my eyes. That's about trying to buy a house because the market is fucked.
Yeah.
Do it again until it feels familiar. It was going great until we killed that gorilla. Reference to Harambe.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Should we all take a moment of silence?
He'll be at the chainsaw show in the sky. And if you think that birds aren't real, which is obviously a reference to the birds aren't real movement.
Yeah.
Do you guys think birds are real?
Obviously not.
Anyone else? Comments on birds?
I think they are real. And I don't like birds. I don't like
Bird
birds at
watching
all.
goes both ways.
Oh my god, I don't like birds at all. I think birds are pieces of shit who fly up in the sky like they own the world and they should be gone. But I think they're real, sadly, and that's why it makes me so angry.
Have you guys thought of renaming your band from AntiSocial Surf Club to Anti-Bird Club?
I think we welcome all birds.
Oh.
I don't.
All right,
That's not what I said at all. Yeah, we welcome all birds.
It's squirrels that are questionable.
Squirrels?
Squirrels, not birds.
I can't believe this is coming out about you now in front of so many people.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I'm honestly, seriously, Shelby, I'm very
Are you
embarrassed about this.
seriously embarrassed?
This is I didn't see this happening. This is like this is family drama. This should be happening.
Well, I feel like we need to find how Bennett feels about birds. And
Bennett
I guess
introduced
squirrels.
me to the movement, actually.
Bennett, birds.
I don't understand how birds and squirrels are like the target of all this hate from within the band I'm a part of.
Birds suck, dude.
They are beautiful. They are beautiful creatures.
They're
And
Name one beautiful bird.
With a peacock, obviously. But
Yeah.
But
that was before they were replaced with government drones.
What do you mean?
So you
what do
think
mean
at one point
landlocked?
birds were real?
Like landlocked.
What-
Can't fly.
What about a puffin?
Landlocked.
No, they literally fly. That's their whole thing.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Prove it. Oh yeah. You know,
Prove it.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Ravens are very
Bad
beautiful.
birds don't like it.
Bad birds.
Bad birds. Now we're talking shit birds, dude.
Well, ravens and crows are pretty emo, so I'm chill with that.
What about a heron?
Fuck. I got a heron tattoo. So
Oh.
guess
I don't like it.
And squirrels are like super badass. They found squirrels encased in amber from like 200 million years ago, and they still look like borderline exactly the same because they're just perfectly adapted for their environment.
Wow.
I want it on record. I have no problem with squirrels.
I think the main ones we gotta look out for, but also I'm kind of siding with them at the same time. Is the killer whales? I don't know if you guys have been keeping up. They've been capsizing boats in the Mediterranean.
Yes.
I'm team killer whale. Keep up the
Do
good work.
you guys think killer whales are anti-capitalist?
We've seen that
If
way.
they know it's good for them.
Yeah, I think so too. And you know, let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Put the kill back in killer whales, am I right?
That's right.
Yes. Did you just coin that?
Yeah.
Nice. You could start like an online movement with that one.
I could.
I think the killer whale should get more violent.
Yeah. More on that.
Let's unpack that.
I think they've taken a great first step as creatures trying to dismantle the system that we've kind of built up around us, but sometimes action requires a little bit more I don't know, forced.
Yeah, it's a good grassroots movement what the killer whales are doing.
I think we have a lot to learn from our undersea brothers in taking down the kind of capitalist system that we are stuck in.
A whole new kind of guerrilla warfare that we're gonna be.
Yeah, the gorillas should get involved.
Yeah, guerrillas should get involved, but it's a whole new tactic of warfare. We can go from land, sea. Once we get the birds involved, then we'll be coming from the air.
Well, they've all been killed and replaced with government drones, so they're actually the enemy at the moment. I think this interview is mostly outtakes. Like thinking back on
But
it,
isn't
there
that
wasn't a whole
life?
lot of. Yeah, take me out of it. Am I right? I usually start with the lyrics, and then as I develop the lyrics, I start like kind of coming up with the melody in my head, and then I scrap it and try like 4 or 5 more times, and then I have something that's okay, and then I try and put it to like music, like guitar, and like I use Ableton, just like a music program, and I kind of piece out all the different parts, right? Like a pretty rudimentary drum and bass part, and I usually try and leave the guitar riffing up to Bennett.
Sometimes they're pretty good though. Like for Scream Crying, like you put together some rough drums, and that really carried through because you had like a very specific like inspired idea for what that sound should be like, and then I just ran with that based on what you put together and embellished it and whatever. But like it was pretty consistent from like your very low key demo to what we actually ended up putting together in terms of drums and stuff, because you really package it all up in a nice demo.
I'm glad it flowed, because sometimes it's just like I'm like writing drums, like I don't play the drums.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is even like physically.
Sometimes we
doable.
totally change it, but Scream Crying was interesting because it is pretty similar. Like
that was actually a weird one too, because I wrote the guitar riff first, I think, on that one, which is I think I wrote the guitar riff, and then I wrote the chords to kind of complement the riff, and then everything kind of layered on top of that, which was strange and not my usual process. But I don't have like a completely usual process anyways. But recently I started, because I got into like Ableton and producing music, I've actually, before it used to be like I'd show up with like my guitar and I'd just be like, all right guys, I'm going to play the song once, then we're all going to try and play it together. And so now I can like actually send you guys like a demo with what I like, kind of the direction I picture it going, and then like leave it with you guys, and we can meet up at practice and do something.
Mm-hmm.
It is interesting to listen back to the demo compared to the final version, because it's usually like really different, like shockingly.
Yeah.
Especially on like this is an older one. It's not an old EP, but not Cemetery. What was the other? Freaks in Love. That one, like you came in with a bass riff, not even for that song, but we like reshaped the whole song around the bass riff you were playing, just like during warm up.
Yeah.
So we don't have any sort of system in place for writing music. It just kind of happens.
But you do a lot of prep work for it.
But I try really hard to make it happen. It just happens naturally after I force myself for like hours and hours to write something.
Did you actually cry when you guys were recording, like you had alluded to the last time we spoke?
No, I just like really.
By the end of every day, he was weeping.
Yeah.
I just really like self-deprecation.
We did do a lot of screaming.
Yeah, gang vocals are in there. Oh, were they in that song?
They were in some of the songs, but me and Bennett did a lot of yelling for the album. We were just in the booth,
Yeah, we were the lead yellers for sure.
We were the lead yellers.
Is that your credit on the album?
I hope so.
Lead yeller?
They can drop the drum, just lead yeller would be good.
Yeah.
And we would just like full body into the mic. It was pretty fun. No voices afterwards, but it was a good day.
Should plug Era, because Era is a friend of ours who's like an incredible artist, and he's been doing all the cover art for us. It's like such a cool style.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, are all of the pieces of art like connected?
They will be. We were talking about making a poster and like a t-shirt thing,
Mm-hmm.
but they all are connected, and
You'll see how they all come together.
Yeah, it's
cool.
really cool, and we kind of like left it in his hands to kind of do. We gave him way too little direction, to be honest. I think I had left it with him for like a month, and then I went to hang out with him, and I was like, and he was like, I haven't even heard the songs yet. I was like, oh shit, I thought I sent those to you. He was really flying blind for a while, and he still did like some really cool stuff with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Cool.
now he has all the music and is working on it.
Oh,
Whoa.
Here we go.
It's all over. Let's get
Bennett, first reactions?
Can I touch it?
Can I poke it?
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Oh, wow. Pretty cool. That's great.
I love it.
Do you think if the dog has anything to say?
Oh man, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Really cool. No problem, man.